What is progress? My definition before this trip would probably have included something about moving forward in a direction to achieve a goal. Now, I realize that the meaning of progress can be so much more complex than that and doesn't necessarily mean that you have to move forward. For example, in New Zealand and Australia, an overarching theme I observed was the environment's importance and keeping it the way it always has been, or even getting it back to the way it originally was. For instance, Hugh Wilson has spent many years trying to restore the native plant life in Hawaii that has been overtaken by the invasive gorse. Furthermore, in accomplishing progress, many different stakeholders had to come together, no matter what the situation. So I can also understand that for progress to be possible, different types of people have to come together to compromise on something. Very generally, after the tragic earthquake in Christchurch, the whole community came together to reconstruct and reestablish the city it once was. In Kaikoura, the Department of Conservation, fishermen, scientists, and dolphin tourism concessionaires agreed on boat-free zones and the issuing of permits in order to promote dolphin conservation. Scientists, Parliament, conservationists, and many other stakeholders devised a zoning plan on Lady Elliot Island and the Great Barrier Reef to preserve the biodiversity and longevity of the reef. I learned what progress meant to the indigenous people, such as the Maori finally getting back their land taken from them so many years ago. It meant so much to them, whether it be for spiritual, cultural, or resourceful purposes. Likewise, I witnessed progress in a Western culture besides ours. The tenure review process is a great example of this, in which the New Zealand land could be used to its full potential between the Crown, farmers, and the Department of Conservation. After this trip, I've realized that we shouldn't view progress from an anthropocentric perspective. Humans can be selfish creatures, but we must also think about our impact on plants, animals, and the natural environment when making decisions about sustainability. Without the earth and the resources it provides, we cannot survive, so progress in general should be centered on preserving the earth and what it provides us with.